I am very happy to be here this evening. As you know, the topic is happiness and peace in everyday life. Just now you heard I had been recently to UK and other countries of Europe. There was an international seminar on disaster management at Coventry University, because we conducted the Gujarat earthquake relief of 20 crores of rupees, by which we constructed 81 school buildings and 6 colonies. So they were very eager to know our approach towards disaster management, how we could do it within a short time, and what were the difficulties experienced, and how we tackled the problem of community participation and all that. So I made the presentation. That was on 23rd and 22nd and 23rd of April. So since I had gone there, the Gujarati community came to know, and so they wanted to organize my lectures. So of course they were waiting for so many years also. So at Coventry there is a Sri Krishna temple. So that Swamiji, when you come to Coventry, you must come and talk to our devotees. Then I gave them various topics. The message of Sri Krishna for the modern man, Bhagavad Gita, and of course this peace. They said, we want in peace. So I talked on that subject. From Coventry I went to London, Bourne End. We have got our center in Bourne End, Buckinghamshire. So on the way there was Leicester. Leicester, there are a lot of communities. You know, it is another Gujarat, 70,000 people in Leicester itself. It's a twin city now with Rajkot. So there are 2 temples, Hindu Satsang Mandal and Sanatan Mandir. So there also I offered various topics, but both the places they selected the same topic, how to get peace. Then in London, our friend Gopal Bhai Popat, Asian Foundation, they have been helping us. So they wanted to have a big program, Kadwa Patidar Hall, big hall. Subject, how to get peace. So everywhere, the subject they wanted on peace of mind. Then since I had gone to UK, so I took this opportunity of visiting our centers in Europe. As you know, we have 150 branches all over the world. 115 in India, 3 in Gujarat, Rajkot, Limdi and Porbandar. And of course, we have many centers, 20 centers which are non-affiliated. Total 1,000 centers which are not affiliated directly with us, but who are working in line with us. One of that center is Ahmedabad Center, Ramakrishna Vivekananda Center, Baroda, Ahmedabad, so many, but they are non-affiliated centers. But affiliated centers in Gujarat are 3, Rajkot, Limdi and Porbandar. So 115 in India, 35 abroad, 10 in Bangladesh, 12 in the United States, and 1 each in various countries, including 4 in Europe. That is France, Switzerland, of course UK, and Holland. And now one more center is coming up in Germany at Bienweid. So I went to all these centers, Holland, Switzerland, France. I went to Germany also. So the group of devotees, they organized one spiritual retreat. And they also wanted, please tell something about stress management and peace of mind. Same subject. Everywhere they want peace of mind. All over the world, not only in India, irrespective of countries I saw, everywhere the demand is on this subject, how to get peace of mind. I saw Europe, beautiful Switzerland, lakes, hundreds of lakes, hundreds of beautiful bridges, beautiful mountains like Himalayas. There is Alps mountain there, very beautiful landscape in Switzerland, also in Holland. Nice trains, beautiful trains, much better than our Shatabdi Express. Even the ordinary trains are much better than our Shatabdi Express. Nice level platforms, wide roads, everywhere greenery. Outside they appear to be very happy, but when we start talking, again they are suffering from that same syndrome, peace. They want peace of mind. In UK, so many people came to me with the problem, what to do. My son is more than 40 years old, but he says, I will not marry. Another person said, my daughter is more than 40 years old, I will not marry. Why? Now there is a great fear. In UK and in European countries, youngsters don't want to marry because the cost of divorce is more than the cost of marriage. And they know that at the most, after 1 or 2 years, we have got to be divorced. Hardly how many years we can pull on together. Because they have seen their friends getting divorced within 2-3 years. So we don't want to put our fingers on fire knowingly. Why should we put our fingers on fire? So they were afraid. They are very much afraid of entering the marriage ceremony. So our one Gujarati lady told me in Germany, it's just simply because out of curiosity I asked, how many members in a family? I have got a son. Is he married? No. But we are 4 persons living in the family. How will come? Because she is a widow. How come? No, he is living with his friend who is a German girl and they have a child. But they are not married. Strange. Why? Because they don't know how long you can pull on. So they have got children. They are staying together just like husband and wife but not married. This is what is going on. Lot of divorces. So everywhere there are problems. Of course, the nature of problems vary depending on the nation. But irrespective of any nation, everywhere people are wanting peace of mind. It's an in subject. We have to go to many companies. Previously they used to ask us to deliver talks on Indian ethos for modern management and Vedantic style of management and holistic approach to work and all that. Now most of the companies want us for only one subject, stress management. Big subject. According to Chicago-based research corporation, 40% of the companies in USA are having regular courses on stress management. And in India also, now many companies have introduced these stress management programs. Everybody is under stress. Older people are of course under stress. We can understand they are under tension, because they don't know when the grown-up children will tell them, get out and go to old age home. We have made reservation there. So they are waiting for that order. So they are under tension. When they will be told to go to old age home, they don't know. They are very much apprehensive. So I can understand about old people. And of course the man is of course very much apprehensive when he will get VRS. Now of course maybe the fear is less, but still there is fear. When we will get VRS, when we will lose a job, we don't know. So he is apprehensive. Wife of course has a lot of problems because limited budget, limited amount and lot of things to purchase and cost increasing, and then to manage the mother-in-law, manage the husband, manage the children. Lot of tension. Children, tremendous tension. Studies, particularly in 12th standard, his parents are more under tension than him. So many parents, they are always thinking what type of tuition and which coaching class he has to go and how much I have to spend and how much arrangement to be made. Most of the parents much more under tension because of the child who is in 12th standard, particularly if he is in 12th science. We had to organize one particular retreat, in Rajkot, how to overcome the tension of 12th science examination. They were so much under tension, especially on this subject. So they are under tension. One small young girl, very young girl, I asked her, how are you? I am under tension. Huh? I can understand about your elder brother who is under tension because 12th science standard student. I can understand the tension of your mother, your father, your grandfather, grandmother. But why you are under tension? Then she says, I am in senior KG. Last year I was in junior KG, I got first class first. Mummy has told, this time also you have to get first class first. And so I am under very much tension. So even the young girl, she has under tension. Everybody is under tension. You ask anybody, how are you? Fine. And you go nearby. Any tension? Oh, lot of tension. Any problem? Oh, so many problems. If you feed the computer, it will not be enough. Lot of problems. Everybody has lot of problems. Everybody has tension. So this is an age of tension. We have got lot of advancement in science and technology. Communication technology has advanced so much, but have we become happier with that? The physical distance, of course, has been annihilated. Very fast moving trains I saw in Europe, 300 kilometers, 400 kilometers per hour, running very fast. Planes, supersonic speed planes, moving very fast. Already we have gone to moon. We are going now to Mars. The distance is annihilated, physical distance annihilated. Space technology, we made a lot of research. Communication technology has been advanced so much. Email, mobile, ISD, STD, just see. So much facilities there. You can talk to your friend in London or New York sitting on the sofa set very clearly, because now it is through satellite, you know. Previously when you talk to Bombay through trunk call, you had to shout. But now you talk to London, your friend in London, New York, very clear voice you can hear. Why? Through satellite, the whole communication. So communication technology has gone up, has advanced. Physical distance has been annihilated. Very nice communication you can have on the sofa set sitting. You can have a very nice communication with your friend thousands of kilometers away. But the paradox is that there is no communication with your wife from last 2 months, sitting on the same sofa. Abola લીધા છે. I was in Baroda station, waiting for a train. Just a little away, there was a couple waiting for the train. But the husband was looking at one side and the wife was looking at the other side. But both were standing together, side by side, looking at different directions. After some time, the husband very politely told the wife, "What is the matter? Why the train is so late?" Very politely he said. And the wife roared like a lioness, "Am I the station master that you are asking me why the train is late?" She shouted so much that the husband went 5 feet away. Just pushed aside. So, very good communication technology, physical distance are annihilated. No communication between husband and wife, between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, between brothers, between partners, relationships, strained relationship. There are a lot of problems everywhere. The nature of the problems vary depending on the nation, depending on the society, but everywhere the problem. Everywhere the problem. You know, many books are getting published. Some time back there was a book published by Derek Humphreys. The name of the book is The Final Exit, and the book itself is Exit, not available. Last year I got only one copy after long struggle. The book is not available in the market. Do you know what is written there? How to commit suicide. And book is selling like hot cake. Few years back, Japan, the bestseller name book was The Complete Manual on Committing Suicide. 3.5 lakhs copies sold within 1 year, and some people committed suicide taking the book in the hand and committing suicide in the manner in which it was told in the book. France, bestseller book's name was Suicide User's Manual. Everywhere they want to commit suicide because no peace of mind. And according to the statistics of National Institute of Mental Health in the United States, they say on an average at least one person in every family regularly visits a psychiatrist. In India, we don't have the custom of going to a psychiatrist, they come to us. Because if you go to a psychiatrist, they will say, "Oh, pagal ho gaya." But they come to us. The husband comes separately, the wife comes afterwards separately. But they come, they tell all their problems. But there are a lot of problems. Psychological patients are increasing. Great demand, great number. Japan excelled on economic front few years back and defeated America on the economic front. But then the National Institute of Mental Health brought out the figures. 42% of the Japanese executives of 44 years and above are suffering from mental disorder. 100 new mental hospitals opening on an emergency scale. Yes, very good economic development. At what cost? The executive is very busy with his company, with TQM, total quality management, zero defect, and all that, and a very good production. After 6 months, he goes back to the village, find out the wife has already gone away with some other man, and the children have become drug addicts, and then he becomes mad. So many problems. The world is becoming complicated. In the modern age, this is a problem. Everybody under tension. Lost peace of mind. We have lost peace of mind. Alvin Toffler had predicted it in his book, The Future Shock, because the society is undergoing at a rapid so much under transformation, and not an accelerated rate of growth, that we may not be able to withstand that shock. And that has come true. Not only that, another big demon has entered into our society. It has entered into India also. It has entered to Western countries. Now it is entered into India also. And the name of the demon is, consumerism. Consumerism. Eric Fromm, in his book, To Have or To Be, that is the name of the book by Eric Fromm, the great psychologist. To have or to be says, man has himself become a commodity. He thinks in terms of commodity, and he is being sold like a commodity. In UP and Bihar, the bridegrooms are sold 35 lakhs of rupees if you are an engineer or doctor, and IS officer 50 lakhs, 70 lakhs, higher rates. Bridegrooms are being sold, dowry being sold. Dehumanizing effect has come. Man is always thinking in terms of money. And we think, most of us think, happiness, how it will come? H is directly proportional to M, where H is equal to happiness and M is equal to money. This is what we think. But if statistical analysis is of any value, then it indicates there are 3 countries in the world having highest per capita income, and the name are America, Japan, and Sweden. And there are 3 countries in the world having highest rate of suicides. The name of the countries are America, Japan, and Sweden. And there are 3 countries having highest numbers of psychiatric cases, psychological patients, and the name of the countries are America, Japan, and Sweden. And so what follows? H is inversely proportional to M. The greater the per capita income, the greater is suicide rate, the greater is the psychological patient's rate, and so H is inversely proportional to M. But of course, that does not mean that we should not have economic development. That does not mean that money is not needed for getting happiness. But our equation that only money will give us happiness and fulfillment and peace of mind is not true. Had it been true, these countries' people would have been enjoyed. I myself went recently on the railway station platform, young man sitting, drug addicts, fully drunk, madman going just in the train, in the bus, young girl selling newspaper. So many problems in the so-called affluent countries. And Oxford Dictionary now has one more word has been added into Oxford Dictionary. What is the name? Affluenza. Influenza we know. We sometimes get it also. But this is affluenza. It comes to affluent people. What is that affluenza? When the affluenza comes to the affluent people, they want more and more number of goods. And as they go on getting more and more goods, their desire for getting more goods goes on increasing. And the disease called Nugget neurosis comes up. And they become more and more under tension. They want more, they are lacking in peace of mind, they become restless, and ultimately they reach a point where mental hospital is the only resource for them. And then they commit suicide and die. So this big problem has come in a big way in affluent countries like United States and other countries. And so recently in America, the parents have started an association, Affluenza Resistant Society, to protect their children from falling into the prey of affluenza. They have decided that no, our children should be protected, and so they have cut down their pocket expenses, and they are taking them to the village side, rural side. There are some poor people, showing them this is how the poor people live. You are not satisfied with 4 cars and 3 motorbikes and so many TV sets, more and more, so many shoes, so many dresses you have got, and still you are not satisfied. Come, have a look at the poor people. They are not having even 1 car. How they are living. Why don't you be satisfied with only 1 car? Why do you need so many cars? Why do you need so many shoes? This is what they want to impress, because a lot of money they have got. Affluent countries. So, in order to protect their children, they have these children from affluenza. They have to devise various methods. Affluenza come. So everybody is under tension, and one of the important reasons is this consumerism, where we have started thinking in terms of money, everything in money. Even the people, the human relationship also have come down to money. How much? When they are wanting to have their daughters married, then they are asking, how much is the income? No, they will not ask about the income. They will not ask about the salary. They will say, what is the black money, how much he gets? Because white money will be very less compared to what he gets in black money. So what is the income he is getting, total income? Depending on that, we have to get married our daughters. And how much is the cost? IAS officer, 60 lakhs, 70 lakhs, we have to give dowry. Everything in terms of money. Bridegroom selling at cost. So everywhere in terms of money we are thinking. And that is why this consumerism is eating away the vitals of our inner peace of mind. We have forgotten that the ultimate objective of life is to get happiness and peace. And money is one of the very important medium of getting that. Of course, it is in a medium and a very important medium for getting happiness. But it is not equivalent to money. I ask many people, what is our goal of life? Goal of life. I want to earn money. That is my goal of life. How much? I want to go and multiply my branches, these, that. So, why? I want to enjoy life. Are you enjoying? Not now. So, when you will enjoy? When the doctor says, last heart attack. And now you cannot take any food. You can only take tranquilizers, antibiotics, injections. You cannot move anywhere. You will have a latest model car, but you can't move because doctor says no. You may have a multi-storied building. You can't move up. Lift will be there. That's all. So you have to remain in ground floor. Blood pressure, heart attack, all these things. Day and night running mad for earning money. But when you will enjoy? We have forgotten that basically we must earn money, but the aim is to enjoy that money. At present, we are being enjoyed by our money. In getting money, we are being completely drained of our energy. No time for children, no time for family, no time for wife, children, to take them. Yes, they are telling me this is summer vacation, I must take them to Kulu Manali, I must take them to good place. Yes, I appreciate. Yes, they have been, but what to do? No time, Swamiji, no time. Why? Just now, recently, another branch I opened in New York. More money, more branches. Yes, of course, we must have more money. But then, what is the purpose of that? The purpose is to enjoy life. Purpose is to have happiness. Purpose is to have peace of mind. When will you get it? When will you enjoy your life? When will you enjoy your money? At present, we are not enjoying our money. Money is enjoying us. We are not managing our money. It is money which is managing us. We have become slave to our money. And that is why we have lost peace of mind. Consumerism, the demon has entered into our society, and so we are all thinking day and night, running mad and mad. We have lost our balance. There was a fisherman sleeping in his boat. It was afternoon. In India, you know, everything is very costly. Kerosene is costly, the gas is costly, food eatables costly, petrol going to become more costly now, everything costly. But one thing is very cheap, which is very costly in other countries. What is that? Consultancy. There are some people who give free consultancy, and sometimes they give advice even without being asked. And they will go on giving advice on all subject matters. Some people are expert in everything. And they will go on giving you advice. So there was one such free consultant sitting by the shore of the seashore. He told, "Hey, what are you doing? Still, it is afternoon, evening has not come, and you are not going for fishing?" He said, "Babuji, the thing is that in the morning, early morning when I started fishing, I got a very big fish. And so I sold it and I have got my quota of today's earning. And so I am now relaxing." What is this? If you have finished your quota, can there be something like quota here? You go on earning more, still more catching, then you will get more money. But the poor fellow could not understand the economics of it. He said, "What will I do with that money, extra money? Because today's money I already got. Whatever I need for today's needs, I already got. What will I do with the extra money? Extra money, you go on saving." Saving? He had never heard the word saving. What will I do with saving? You go on saving this money, then you purchase a bigger boat than this, with that money. And then when you get a bigger boat, you will be able to go deeper into the ocean, still farther into the ocean, and you will get still bigger fishes. And when you have still bigger fishes, you will earn still more money. But what will I do with that much money? You save that money, and you like that, you go on saving. Then when you got a lot of money, you come to me, I have got the whole list of all the share market rates. So I will advise you where to invest your money. And when you invest your money in the manner in which I tell you, what will happen? Every month you will get regular, very nice income, and you will be able to sleep nicely. Well, I was sleeping nicely, it is you who have disturbed me. So much of going about only for getting a good sleep. Well, I am already having a very good sleep. I was relaxing only. It is you who disturbed me with your advice. Now, there may be some good economic point for that consultant. We must thank him for very nice advice. But then, and of course, we must have more of economic development, and we must not be lazy. But with all that, we must also recognize the wisdom of that boatman, that fisherman, who knows what is the ultimate aim of life, is to relax, is to enjoy life. We have forgotten our true aim of life. आया था किस काम से, सोया चादर तान कर, समय हुआ अब जाग गाफिल, अपना आप पहचान रहे. We have forgotten the purpose for which we have come to this earth. We have forgotten the aim of our life is to get happiness and peace. And that is why we are wandering about in search of peace. Vedanta says, where are you searching for peace of mind? The real source of joy, the real source of peace, the real source of infinite joy, of infinite peace is available inside everybody's heart. Only we are unaware of it, that's all. Kabir says, "Moko kahan tu dhunde bande, main to tere paas mein, khojoge to abhi milunga, pal bhar ki talash mein." The source of infinite joy is available inside everybody's heart, but we are searching for that peace of mind in Maruti 1000, in latest model of car, in multi-story building, in multimedia, projector, everywhere, in Kulu Manali, everywhere we are going in search of peace. Already it's available. Vedanta says, "Nityo nityanam, chetanas chetananam, eko bahunam yo vidadhati kaman, tam atmastham yenu pashyanti dhiraha, Tesham Shanti Shashvati Netaresham. To whom belongs peace of mind? Kathopanishad says, Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. There is one ultimate reality, the one substance, the one supreme consciousness, which is having the nature of that is Sat Chit Ananda, infinite knowledge, infinite existence, and infinite bliss. That particular consciousness, the supreme consciousness, which is the consciousness behind this consciousness, that super consciousness, Nityo Nityanam, is the eternal. Inside this eternal Atman, there is one eternal Brahman, the eternal God, the eternal Paramatman, the eternal reality. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadhati Kaman. That reality is guiding the whole world, and that reality, supreme reality, is present in each and every human being, irrespective of caste, creed, color, religion. That is what Vedanta says. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadhati Kaman Tam Atmastham. That reality which is available inside everybody's soul, Tam Atmastham Yenu Pashyanti Dhira. Those people who can realize that supreme reality, to them belongs the eternal peace and to none else. Yo vai bhuma tat sukham na sukham alpe asti. I go to various schools and colleges. I ask them, what do you want? I want happiness. How much? 100 kg or 1000 kg? 1000 kg. 1000 kg or 10,000 kg? 10,000 kg. And if your choice between 1000 ton and 10,000 ton, 10,000 ton. So how much you will say we don't want any food? No, we want unlimited happiness. We want unlimited happiness. We want unlimited knowledge, infinite happiness, and none of us wants to die. We want infinite life. Why? Because our basic nature is Sat Chit Ananda. We cannot be satisfied with less than that. We cannot be. And so we are always, but only thing is that we don't know that we are restless, just like a fish. We are like fish out of water. We are all restless like fish out of water, because the very nature of fish is to remain in water. You remove the fish out of water, it will become restless. Similarly, our very nature is to remain one with Sat Chit Ananda, infinite knowledge, infinite bliss, infinite existence. And because we have not yet achieved that, realized that supreme reality, so we are fish out of water. That has to be. When will restlessness end? When we shall get that infinite peace, the peace that passeth understanding? When shall we get that infinite peace? When shall we get that eternal peace? When we shall get eternal joy? When shall we get the infinite happiness? Only when we have realized the supreme reality which is available in each and every human being, not before that. That supreme reality is within, and yet we are going in search of that peace. Only we have missed the direction. We think by getting the latest model car, we'll get peace. Do we get it? Yes, we get it, but it does not last. So you are so happy for 2 days, I got latest model car, and you show to all the persons. And when another latest model car comes to your neighbor, then you become unhappy. It doesn't last. Latest model dress, latest model opticals you get from Delhi, 3.5 lakhs rupees, you are so happy. But when your neighbor gets it, the joy is gone. This happiness getting from external subjects, external objects, sense objects, it gives peace of mind, but it does not last. That is the unfortunate part of it. And that is why our Upanishads say, Yo vai bhuma tas sukham na sukham alpe asti. You cannot be satisfied with less than infinite. You have to get infinite in order to have infinite happiness. You have to realize the infinite within in order to have infinite joy. That is the goal of life. And we are all in search of that, only we miss the direction. We don't know why we are mad, why we are restless. नाभि कमल में है कस्तूरी वृथा मृग फिरे बनकारे बिन सदगुरु नर ऐसे ही ढूंढे जैसे फिरे पशु बनकारे. You know, there is one special type of deer available in Himalayas that is called musk deer. And that musk deer is running fast, running fast, running fast. Why? In search of the smell of some musk that is coming to that animal. So it is running mad after getting that smell. From where the smell is coming, it is not able to understand. And so it is running mad, mad, mad. And then it runs so madly, it dies. And then it is found out the smell was coming from the navel of the deer. That musk was deer in the navel, but it was searching outside in the world. We are exactly like that. The source of eternal joy, eternal happiness is within each and every one of us. And we are going mad after getting that joy in Maruti 1000, in multi-story building and so objects, in our relationships. And everywhere we are going mad after that. Forgetting that the source of infinite joy is within every one of us. And that's why Sri Ramakrishna says, when you are born as a human being, your human birth will be in vain if you do not realize God. If you do not realize ultimate reality, then you can't get infinite joy and the very purpose will be frustrated. So when you are born as a human being, manifest God, manifest the divinity within, manifest the supreme reality within. Then the devotee is asked, you are telling that there is God. Where is God? It is within everybody's heart. How do we believe? Because we are not able to see. We don't realize it. How do we believe? Then Sri Ramakrishna said, do you believe I am talking to you? Yes. Why? Because we are seeing you. So we believe. So immediately Sri Ramakrishna took up one chadar he had got and he hid his face like this. Then he asked, do you see me? No. That means I am not here? No, you are here. But just now you said, if you see, then you are here. If you don't see, you are not here. No, you are here. Then why you are not able to see me? Because there is a screen hiding your face. That's exactly the situation. The supreme reality is very near us, is inside everybody's heart, but we are not able to see it. Why? There is a screen of ignorance that has come us. Remove that screen, immediately you will realize God. That is why Kabir says, घूंघट का पट खोल रे तोहे पिया मिलेंगे कटुक वचन मत बोल रे तोहे पिया मिलेंगे. You will realize the beloved God when we will remove the screen. How to remove the screen of ignorance? Well, there are 4 methods. Swami Vivekananda has beautifully given the whole gist of Vedanta in his book Raj Yoga. Each soul is potentially divine. The goal of human life is to manifest this divinity within by controlling nature external and internal. Do this either by work, worship, psychic control or philosophy, by one or more or all of these, and be free. This is the whole of religion. Dogmas, rituals, worships, temples are but secondary details. So he says the goal of life is to manifest this divinity within. How? By controlling nature external and internal. How to do that? By combination of 4 yogas. Raj Yoga, meditation. Bhakti Yoga, prayer. Karma Yoga, unselfish service. And Jnana Yoga, reading good books, positive thoughts, and contemplation on those powerful thoughts. These are the 4 methods. I have given simply, but if you go technically, Shravan Manindra Nidhyasan, but I am not going for that definition. Raj Yoga also consists of 8 steps: Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. And of course, Bhakti Yoga consists of worship, prayer, Japam, repetition of great mantras like Om, Pranav mantra or Gayatri mantra, repetition of great mantras. This is part of Bhakti Yoga. And Karma Yoga, converting work into worship by trying to be detached, doing each and every work in a detached manner. Sri Ramakrishna was asked, you said that the goal of life is to realize God, to manifest the divinity within. But can we not do it while remaining in the world? Shall we have to go to Himalayas for practicing austerities, or we have to go to the forest? Can we not do it while carrying out our activities? Yes, Sri Ramakrishna, you can do it. Remaining in the world also you can do it. But one thing you must remember. If boat is in water, there is no problem. But if water enters into the boat, then the boat will sink. If you live in the world, no problem. But the world should not live in you. There should not be any worldliness. No attachment towards the world. Remain in the world, but remain in a detached manner. Do whatever work you are doing with the sense of non-attachment, and you will get God. While living in the world, carrying out all your activities, carrying out all your daily work, carrying out your duties, you can realize God. You don't have to go anywhere else. Only thing is that you must do it in a detached manner, without getting attached. How can we do it? Sri Ramakrishna says, beautiful example, live like a maid servant, Aya. Live like a maid servant of a rich man's house. You know, there is one lady, very rich. So naturally, because she is rich, so she takes a lot of food. She takes a lot of food, so she is very fat. So she can't work, so she cannot take care of her child. And so she keeps a maid servant, Aya, who looks after all the other works, and she also looks after the child of that rich woman. And that Aya says, Beta Hari khale, Beta Hari nahale, Beta Hari soja. Always she is telling like this. And she loves Hari also. And Hari, that boy, the child of the rich woman, that child also very much attached to that maid servant. Without that maid servant, it will not take bath. It will not eat. See, it has got so much attached. Now, this lady, this maid servant, whenever she is telling, Beta Hari khale, Beta Hari soja, at that time she does not forget, this is not my true Hari. My real Hari is there sitting in my cottage and he might be weeping. She doesn't forget it. She knows this is not my child. This is not my Hari. Though she loves it, but she is not attached to it. Because she knows this is not my Hari. My real Hari is there in the village and still weeping. And so what happens? One fine morning, the rich woman finds that a new plate has been broken. I got the plate from Japan, such a costly plate, you've broken, get out. And so she says, get out. And the maid servant, she goes away, smilingly. She is not bothered because she will get another job. Afterwards, but this rich woman will not get another maid servant, you know. It's very difficult to get good maid servants. Many ladies tell me, everywhere, Swamiji, big problem of getting servants, maid servants, everywhere. Wherever I go to so many places, everywhere the same problem. Of course, in Europe, there is no maid servant. You have to do your own work. You can't afford to have a maid servant. But in India, wherever I go, it is Aurangabad, Delhi, Baroda, Ahmedabad, everywhere same. Big problem of maid servant. We want a good maid servant. What type of maid servant? No, she will work very efficiently और इशारे में समझेगी. इशारे में समझना चाहिए. That means she must be so intelligent that we don't have to tell her second time. She must do work very efficiently, very quickly, and she must understand. She must be very brilliant. She must be very intelligent, and she must be very quick, and she must be very clean. You should neat and clean work I want from my maid servant, and she must take minimum salary. And such type of maid servant is not available. And so all the ladies have got this big problem of maid servant. Everybody is. So one of the biggest problem of the housewives is how to get a good maid servant. Anyway, but this maid servant is very happy. She is not bothered when she has been told to get out. Now that Hari, that boy, he weeps because he is so much attached to that lady. But this lady never got attached because she knew this is not my real child. So Sri Ramakrishna says, live in the world, but live like that maid servant. Do all your duties religiously, lovingly, love everybody, love your husband, love your wife, love your children, love your parents, love your neighbors, love everybody. Don't get attached. Attachment is the source of all our miseries. Swami Vivekananda says in his beautiful small book, Work in its Secret. If we will find out the source of all our unhappiness, all our miseries is attachment. Whenever we find we got some shock in our life, we got some beating in our life, we got some misery in our life, if we analyze, most of the time it was because of our so-called attachment to XYZ person or thing. That was the source. But what is the solution? Swami Vivekananda says, should we not have attachment? Wolves do not have attachment. But that does not mean that they are happy. So, attachment is the source of all our joy also at present. So what is the solution? So he says in his book, Work and Secret, we must have as much power of attachment as that of detachment. We must get attached. Yes, there is a joy in getting attached, but at the same time we must reserve the power of getting detached at any moment, knowing full well that there will be a time when we have to get away from all these things. There will be a time. None is there but will be compelled in the long run to give up everything. None is there but will be compelled in the long run to give up everything. That is the fact of life. Whether you like it or not. Very bitter fact, but it is a fact. We cannot challenge it. At the time of death, we have to give up everything. We have to give up everything. And so, if we are ready, the sense of detachment, that if we remain unattached, while living in the world, we can realize God. But how? Swami Vivekananda says, by combination of 4 yogas, Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Gyan Yoga and Karma Yoga. If we combine all the 4 yogas in our daily life, we will get peace of mind in everyday life, and we will be moving towards the eternal peace, which is the manifestation of the divinity within, which is, he says, is the goal of our life. And this is the whole of religion. Dogmas, rituals, worships, temples, mosques, churches are but secondary details. How many times have you gone to temple? Not so much important. Whether you go to temple, mosque or church, not important. What type of dress you wear, what type of food you take is not important. Then what is the test of a religious person? Swami Vivekananda gives a beautiful sentence. Unselfishness is the test of religion. Unselfishness is the test of religion. And he says in his book Karma Yoga, and only Swami Vivekananda can say, nobody else, such a bold person. Though he was a religious person, he was a religious preacher, and yet he said, even if a person has not gone to a single church, temple or a mosque throughout his life, and if that person has not read even a single page of any scripture in the world, and if he has not observed any fast or any ritual throughout his life, but by the simple power of good actions, he has come to a point where he is ready to sacrifice his whole life for doing good to others. He is the most religious person in the world. Just imagine, what a bold statement. Even without going to a single time to any church, temple or a mosque, without reading a single page from any scripture, without entering into any particular ritual of any sort in any part of the world, any part of religion, yet that person should be called the most religious person if he has got unselfishness so much that he is ready to sacrifice his life for the sake of others. So unselfishness is the test of religion. Swami Vivekananda. That unselfishness, unattachment will give us strength to move towards the supreme reality. And for that what we have to do, practice this unselfishness. And every day 4 yogas have to be combined. One is Bhakti Yoga, repetition of mantra, Om, Gayatri Mantra, and prayer. Now there can be various types of prayer. One prayer that is very effective is, you know that prayer, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kashid Dukhma Apnuyat. Let all be happy, let all be healthy, let none get misery, let all get goodness. Very beautiful prayer. Swami Vivekananda says in book Raj Yoga, at long last you will understand, not now. Not now. At long last you will understand that the best way to become happy is to see that others are happy. And the best way to get peace of mind is to pray for others' peace of mind. Just see. Make an experiment. Make an experiment from tomorrow, early morning when you get up, just this prayer. Oh Lord, let all be happy. Let all be healthy. Let none get any misery. This prayer you go on doing for a few days and you will find, first of all, you are getting peace of mind. Do it. But while praying, don't put any brackets. Sometimes they put bracket. Oh, let all be happy minus my mother-in-law. Let all be happy minus my partner. Let all be happy minus my daughter-in-law. No. At the time of prayer, no brackets. Whole day you go on putting brackets. No problem. Whole day you may fight. We have a lot of fight with your mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, daughter-in-law, whatever it is. But then at the time of prayer, if you can really have that prayer, unselfish prayer from the bottom of the heart, let all be happy, you will find within a few days peace of mind coming to you. And make an experiment and see for yourself. Tremendous peace of mind will come to you if you pray for the peace of others. This is a simple law of karma. Simple law of karma. This is a scientific experiment. As you sow, so you reap. If you do good to others, you will get good. If you try to pray for the peace of others, you are naturally going to get peace of mind. As a very natural phenomena. This is lighthouse principle. Lighthouse principle. You know, there are certain principles which cannot be challenged. You may believe it or you may not believe it. This law of karma acts. Just as the physical world, the law of gravitation is supreme. In the mental world, the law of karma is supreme. As you sow, so you reap. If you plant a tamarind tree, you will get tamarind. If you plant a mango tree, you will get mango. But you will not get it today. If you plant a mango tree today, you may not get mango today, you will get it after 10 years. Sometimes we become impatient. Oh, I did so much good work and still I didn't get the good result. And so I don't believe in the law of karma. Wait, it will come. If you have planted a mango tree, it will come in 10 years. If you have planted a papaya tree, it will come in 2 years. But you have to wait. So you have to wait. Sometimes we lose patience and so we say, I don't believe in the law of karma. Whether you believe it or not, the law of karma will act. Just as you believe it or not, the law of gravitation will act. Go to the multi-story building, on the top of the floor, on the terrace you go, and just declare, I don't believe in the law of gravitation, and jump into the air. What will happen? Your photograph will be published in newspapers. This fellow did not believe in the law of gravitation, and yet the law of gravitation acted, and it died on the spot. Similarly, whether you believe it or not, in the law of karma, it will act. If you do good action, it will give you good result. It will do bad action, but today or tomorrow, satyameva jayate nanritam. It is going to conquer. The truth is going to conquer, but you have to wait for the work to get matured. Just as you have to wait for the tree to give fruits, it will give fruits. So every action also gives fruit, but there is a law of karma. It will give according to that. It will do. It is lighthouse principle. It is mentioned in that book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey is given the example. Sheep is going and from the other side there is a light. And so somebody saw perhaps a sheep is coming, and so the captain gave a command over the wireless. Please move your ship by 20 degrees, otherwise it will collide. And came the wireless message from the other side. You have to move your ship by 20 degrees. Then the captain was very much annoyed. He said, over the wireless message, I am the captain of the ship commanding you to move your ship. Who is at the other end? Then the message came, sir, I am a humble operator of the lighthouse. If you don't move, I don't mind. If you don't move, I don't mind. I am from sitting in the lighthouse. So lighthouse principle, whether you believe it or not, they will act. The law of gravitation, law of karma are lighthouse principle. So by the sheer law of karma, if you pray for others' welfare, you are going to get peace of mind. Just experiment and do it. If you do some good to others, the good will come to you. If you make somebody happy, happiness will come to you. If you give a sweet word to somebody, that sweet word what you have spoken from your mouth will come to your ear through some way or other. Today or after 10,000 years, but it will not go in vain. And it will come back with multiplied compound interest. Always remember, it does not come as it is. If you have done a good action, it will come back to you in reward, but with a multiplied compound interest. Similarly, if you have done a bad action, it will also come with compound interest. You cannot escape it. And so, it is wiser to get the results of our bad actions now, because the interest rate will be less. And it is wiser to get the reward of our good results later, because it will come with more interest. So those who are wise, they are happy when unhappiness comes to them, because they know greater happiness is going to come in future. And when they are really happy, they become unhappy that my deposit is now dwindling. Deposit of punya, deposit of good karma is getting dwindled. So the wise persons, they have reverse type of reactions. those who really understand the law of karma. They are never get agitated when there is some misery falling, because they know I am getting rid of my debts. It is getting clear, and now I have my good deposits are there, getting deposited, good actions getting deposited. Good, very good. So the law of karma. So one thing I have told, prayer, japam, worship. Worship you may or may not do, but then these things give peace of mind in everyday life also. Start your day with prayer. You just see, just early morning prayer. Of course, early morning very difficult to get up nowadays. I know, because so many serials coming on TV late at night, and so the whole lifestyle has changed. But early morning, you do not know, that is the time when you can have a direct dialing with God. Spiritual atmosphere is very good. Very good. There is spiritual ambience. Brahma Muhurta, that is why it is called Brahma Muhurta. 1 hour before sunrise, very nice atmosphere. At that time, if you meditate and pray, you will get 10 times more peace, 10 times more result. But if you cannot afford it, doesn't matter. Whenever you get up, you pray. Because, of course, there are some people have night duty, and there are so many other problems I can understand. Most of the people have got problem of getting up late, getting early in the morning. Doesn't matter. If you can get up, best. But whenever you get up, start the day with prayer and meditation. So prayer is Bhakti Yoga. Meditation, of course, as I told you, there is Ashtanga Yoga. But I will simplify it, Raj Yoga, as meditation. Just 5 minutes of meditation to start with. And now, of course, they have made a lot of research. Meditation has become an in-subject. On 5th August 2003, Time magazine, front page, one girl meditating. An inside story was told, 10 million Americans are having regular meditation. Every day they meditate. Of course, they are not going for enlightenment, most of them, not going for enlightenment or nirvana or God realization or spirituality, but they are going for meditation for getting peace of mind, for getting rid of stress management, for getting rid of the physical problems. So many books have come, Deepak Chopra, Dr. Herbert Benson, Associate Professor of Harvard Medical College. For 25 years he made research and then brought out the book. The name of the book is The Relaxation Response. And there he said, those who meditate regularly, their blood pressure comes down. And then Orsh's method of reversing of bypass surgery. Those who meditate and have got regular diet control, bypass surgery is bypassed. You don't need to go through bypass surgery. Without that, you can be cured. And so many my friends have got cured by the Orsh's method or by meditation, by regular diet and balanced life. I have seen myself. So meditation, good effect on physical, because most of the diseases are psychosomatic in nature according to modern science. So quantum healing, the ageless body and the timeless mind. Likewise, there are so many books by Deepak Chopra and other. So they all indicate good meditation will give good physical health, good mental health, will give you peace of mind. Apart from the main, our objective is to become one with infinite joy, infinite happiness, infinite life, and that is God realization or Satchidananda. That also will come through meditation. So meditation is very important. There is various types of meditation. Third day after tomorrow, if time permits, we will have a session on meditation. Let us see how the time comes. But meditation is very important. Third is Gyan Yoga. Gyan Yoga is Shravan Manan Nididhyasana. Shravan Manan Nididhyasana. To the great Mahavakyas or to the great teachings, you listen first or you read and then reason it out and then meditate on that. Contemplation on that. I will tell for the modern people, simply, I will simplify the thing, read good books, having positive thoughts and contemplate on those teachings given in the books. That will give you peace of mind, that will give you strength, mental strength, and that will give you the power to conquer the ultimate reality. Many case examples I have got. Many case examples. How simply by reading good books, many people come to us with lot of problems, lot of tension. Then I